Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Talks channel. Today I present you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you the top disruptive stocks to buy right now. So these are the top stocks, top innovative stocks. They have very strong momentum and they have strong growth characteristics. So I think these stocks are definitely stocks to buy right now. So everybody, before we start right off with the stocks, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice, so please consider that. And this video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, everybody, so let's start right off with the top disruptive stocks to buy right now. And the first stock is MCRB, Ceres Therapeutics. Here you can see the longer term chart of Ceres Therapeutics, and as you can see, it was in a long-term downtrend. And this year, in around August, had a strong breakout on and a strong breakout and a change in trend. Strong change in trend. The short-term chart, you see that breakout, and you see an up move since August. An up move, and now we came back in Ceres Therapeutics a little bit, and we are testing the moving averages. Currently, we bounced off the 40-day moving average, which looks quite strong. Ceres Therapeutics growth characteristics. The EPS growth is good with plus 37%. The sales growth is sluggish with minus 66%, but that does not concern me much because Ceres Therapeutics is a biotech stock, and biotech stocks do not trade on earnings and sales. They more or less trade on, for instance, FDA approval, catalysts, and on the future potential for the stock. So I think still it's a good candidate, especially if we consider the very strong relative strength rating of 99. This is so strong. So, and as you can see, it's due to the strong breakout here in August, because the stock was, let's say, around $4, and it broke out on this date with a positive catalyst for Ceres Therapeutics to 20 in one day. So this is so strong, and that's why the relative strength rating is so strong with 99, and this is an excellent relative strength rating. So I think it's a top disruptive stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody, so this was it for Ceres Therapeutics. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock to buy right now, and it is TSLA, Tesla. Here we can see the longer term chart of Tesla, and as we can see, Tesla was quite a long time, let's say since 2017 it was in a sideways move, and this year could break out of that sideways movement around, let's say, yes, since the start of this year we broke out of that side movement and formed a nice strong uptrend. This year in March, with the corona breakdown in the stock prices, we broke down in Tesla as well, but we could recover strongly to the upside, and now Tesla is looking very strong. This week also we had in Tesla strong news. Tesla is going into the S&P 500, and I think around 8 billion will flow into Tesla stock in December. And so the funds will buy it, the ETF funds and other funds, I think, as well. So I think it's great news for Tesla, and Tesla is looking strong. In the short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend for Tesla. And as you can see, Tesla has been consolidating since the 1st of September, and this week with the strong S&P 500 edition news in Tesla, we broke out here, over above this line here. Can you see that line? Tesla could not break out above this line, and now we broke out. And this, I think these strong news are so strong, So I think there will be a much larger investor base when Tesla is in the S&P 500. So I think it's an excellent opportunity to jump on the bandwagon now for Tesla. Tesla's growth characteristics. So the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 12%, but the sales growth is strong with plus 17%, and the relative strength rating is so strong with 99. So I think it's an excellent top disruptive stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Tesla. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock to buy right now, and it is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. Zoom Video Communications I have been covering on this channel in many videos. I think it's an excellent top disruptive stock. So here you can see the longer term chart of Zoom Video Communications, and as you can see, Zoom Video was an IPO in April 2019. So I think it's a hot IPO stock, still a hot IPO stock, very young stock, which could have an excellent run going forward because it's so young. I mean, just for your notes, the youngest stocks, they have the highest potential for price performance going forward, and they make their strongest move in their first 10 years of their after their IPOs. So these are the stocks I think you should cover. You should always have a look on these young companies. Have a look at these young companies. Okay, you can see it built a nice IPO base here in the longer term chart, and let's say this year around March it broke out of that IPO base and formed a very strong and nice uptrend. So yeah, Zoom Video come in the short-term chart, you see that uptrend, or you see a strong uptrend for Zoom Video Communications, and as you can see, we made a high. Recently, we made a high in October 19, and since then we have been consolidating. And now it looks like, as you can see, we are bouncing back and forth. Looks like Zoom wants to find a bottom here. So here you can see this is a weekly chart here, and you can see Zoom this week Zoom just bounced off the weekly moving 100. So it's a 100-day moving average. So which would correspond to the 20-week moving average. So it just bounced off that moving average, which is a favorable sign, and I think an excellent entry point for Zoom Video Communications, especially if you consider the strong growth characteristics for Zoom Video. The EPS growth is super strong with nearly 1,800%. The sales growth is also super strong with 262%, and the relative strength rating is so strong with 98. So there is definitely high momentum and octane in this stock. So I think it's definitely a top disruptive stock to buy right now. And it's also in a hot sector in the communication services sector. So definitely a top pick. Okay, so that was it for Zoom Video Communications. Let's have a look at the next top disruptive stock to buy right now. And it is SEC Limited. Here you can see the longer term chart of C Limited, and as you can see, C Limited is also a relatively young company. So it had its IPO in October 2017, which is quite nice. So it's just around, let's say, 3 years old, so it's still a very young company. And as you can see, after its IPO, it broke out of its IPO base around February 2019. So this took quite some time, yeah. And then it formed a strong uptrend, a way strong uptrend, as you can see. In the short-term chart, you see a strong uptrend. And here you can see recently, and also the volatility is not too high in C Limited. And it has been holding its moving average, its 15-day moving average for quite some time now this year, and recently it bounced off the 40-day moving average over the last 2 days. C's growth characteristics are excellent. It has a very strong EPS growth of 43%, a very strong sales growth of 54%, and a very strong relative strength rating of 98. And it's also in the communication services sector. So I think it's definitely a top disruptive stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody. So this was it for C Limited. Let's cover now the last top disruptive stock to buy right now in this video for today. And it is TWST, Twist Bioscience. Here you can see the longer term chart of Twist, and as you can see, it was also a quite recent IPO in 2018, October 2018, so it's just 2 years old. And I mean, so it potentially has a lot of room to run, yeah, because it's so young, below 10 years, only 2 years old. And as you can see, it from the nice IPO basis took quite some time. And this year in May, it broke out of that IPO base strongly to the upside and formed a nice uptrend. Yeah, the short-term chart, you see that uptrend, and yeah, recently here we bounced strongly to the upside. We came back and bounced off the 50-day, and the short-term chart, you can see it held its 50-day moving average quite strongly. And yeah, now we're just drifting higher in Twist. Twist growth characteristic, the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 18%, but it has a very strong sales growth of 49% and a very strong relative strength rating of 98. And it's also in a hot sector in the medical diagnostics and research sector, and also medical devices sector. This has been a hot sector also for quite some years, or for over the last 10 years. So I think it's definitely also a top disruptive stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody. So these were the top disruptive stocks to buy right now for today. And also this was part one of the top disruptive stocks to buy right now. Soon I will tomorrow I will release another part two of the top disruptive stocks to buy right now. They are also excellent, young and strong growth companies with excellent disruptive characteristics. So please, if you do not want to miss that coming video, so please subscribe below to my channel and hit the notifications bell so you will get a message, so that you can get a message when the new video is out. And also, if you like that video, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me very much. And yeah, also don't forget to leave your comments below so that I can answer to all of your questions. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope I see you again soon, and take care.